Welcome back, everybody. We're at SPX 2017. I'm Rusty.
I am Joe.
And with us we have
DJ Tony Drake.
DJ Tony Drake.
Yes,
Welcome,
sir.
Tony.
Yes, sir.
What's going
Appreciate
on?
it.
DJ
Appreciate
Tony?
It. Nothing much, man. Just out here enjoying SPX, trying to share with people the animation that we have going on, the indies.
Now, is this your first time at SPX?
This is my first time. This is
that's
my
exciting.
first time. Yeah, no, it really is. Like, I hear great things about it. Everyone year after year says how awesome it is, so I had to come out and had to experience it myself.
Nice.
Excellent.
Are you local or did you come from out of town?
I actually live out in Baltimore.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
That's
so not
awesome.
too far. Not too far.
All right.
Yeah.
So tell us about this animation that you're working on.
Yeah, so we have a animated series that we've been pitching. It's been going really well. So now we're doing a Kickstarter to just prove to networks and executives that people actually want to see this on TV.
Yeah.
Cool. So it's called The Indies. It's based around hip hop. One of the dope things about this series is that there's an all original hip hop soundtrack that goes along with it.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's kind of in the vein of like an Afro Samurai or a Samurai Champloo.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So what? How did you get involved with this project?
So I'm actually the creator, writer, executive producer on the music side.
Oh, wow.
So pretty much the conductor of all things dope.
That's awesome.
No.
You need a name plaque with that. Like,
Yeah,
that's
there you go.
straight
There
up.
you
Yeah.
go.
Well, I guess what inspired you to go this route?
So for, I want to say it was about 6 years, I had a radio show. And so we had a lot of famous people come through the studio, the station. I got to meet a lot of people. And so I actually started off doing it as a mixtape. And I was like, well, what can I do to make this kind of different? And then I've always been a huge fan of the Gorillaz. And I'm just like, man, it'd be dope if I could do something like that, but actually go a little bit further. Because we all know who the Gorillaz are, but we don't actually get to see like their personalities really and like find out about it.
Yeah.
And so that was some inspiration. And when I started writing, like because I actually wrote out the whole first season of it, like I look back and I was just like, oh man, like this is actually pretty dope. And then just kept on going from there.
But now the Gorillaz, it's pretty much a music endeavor that kind of has an animated accompaniment. Like these characters are kind of attached to the music.
Exactly.
But in your case, it sounds like you have an animation endeavor that you're putting music
So
to.
like more story centric.
Exactly. So it's not like the Gorillaz where like the characters in my series are actually doing the rapping. I kind of wanted it to be where they can live on their own.
Okay.
Where like if you're just into hip hop music, you can only listen to the soundtrack and you'd be good. If you're not that into hip hop, then you can just watch the cartoon and you're still enjoying it because it's good art and it's a good story.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So they're more just like in this world.
Exactly. Exactly. And the music is more so of a driver to push the action forward and to set the mood of that particular scene.
I guess what that makes me think of is Baby Driver. Did you see that?
No, but everyone's been telling me.
Yeah,
like,
so I mean, like that is basically a movie set to music.
Okay.
You know.
With the headphones and stuff.
Oh,
on.
Yeah,
absolutely,
Very-
absolutely.
like a really
right.
long music video,
Yeah,
basically.
like what you hear music-wise
No.
is what the main character is listening to in the moment.
Gotcha.
And it really sets the tempo in a way because it sets his tempo.
Right.
And so that's what it makes me think of the way you described
No,
it.
yeah, that's it. That's exactly the same thing. Yeah.
Now, as far as the music goes, I guess were you just finding artists and saying like, I want you to make songs that work on this, or how
No,
did that go?
so what I wanted to do was, like I said, like I'm a DJ and I've been on the radio, and when I was doing my radio show, it was always about finding artists that are dope and trying to give them the platform that they deserve. So I wanted to do the same thing with the music here, but to do that, I wanted to get artists who actually have like a bigger name, so that and put them on the same song with some of the lesser known people. So I went out and I got artists from like Universal, Sony, Def Jam,
Oh, wow.
to actually be on the project, along with like some of the artists from like DC, Virginia, Florida that are dope, but just aren't as well known.
Yeah.
And so that's what I was kind of wanted to do with the music. So it wasn't necessarily just like, let me just try to get a bunch of people. It was just like, let me strategically plan out who I want on this track to get across the emotion that I want to convey in the animation.
And I like that idea to get like some of the names so they can be a draw, like familiarity.
Right.
And then that opens that door up for the other people, for the local people.
Exactly, because
That's
it's
awesome.
kind of like because I know it's like going to come up on the blogs, and it's just like, oh, well, I know who this person is, and although you came for that person, you
Yes.
wind up finding out about this other dope
yeah.
artist, and it's just like, well, let me go check him out.
And that's the thing. If you see somebody you really like, and then you see that other name next to it, you're like, well, if they're next to that person I like, I got to check that
And
out
if,
too.
you, if the
Exactly.
music can stand on its own, then you already have a product that they can engage with.
There you go.
But maybe they'll be interested in crossover to the animation.
Exactly. And vice versa, where if you like the animation, it's just like, yo, the music is actually kind of decent.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me go over and let me check
Yeah,
out this album.
That's a very easy transition. I mean,
Yeah.
as long as I can remember, people have been into cartoon soundtracks, animation soundtracks. I mean, because it's such a large part of the storytelling
Yeah.
device, and so that's an easy jump going from watching it to
That's
wanting
true.
to listen to it afterwards.
Right. Yeah.
Now, ideally,
Yes.
can you imagine? This might just be my imagination here.
Okay.
The songs being about the show, like the characters, the arcs that you have going on.
So the way that I'm doing it is that, like you said, the hard jump is from listening to the music to go to the cartoon.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, all right, I need it to be able to be separate, but like I do a lot where I talk to the artists to explain to them about the characters, about the storyline, and they really get into it because as artists they can connect to the story. They wind up like putting in punchlines about the characters.
Cool.
So you'll have it intertwined, but you don't
Nice.
have to watch the show to be able to enjoy the music.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now you have a book there. If you'd like to set it up. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
No problem, no
Yeah,
problem.
we can
So
show
this
that
is, put this right,
Boom.
we got it, bong. So this is actually the pitch book that we've been going to different networks
Yeah.
to pitch the show. So you'll have like character rotations, concept art. Like I said, I had the whole first season written out, so that's all in here. And I guess, do you mind if I tell you guys a little bit about
Please.
the
Oh,
story?
absolutely. No,
Okay,
yeah.
all right, cool. So the main character's Slick, or let me back up. It takes place in a future dystopian world,
Okay.
but there's still hip hop around. So the main character, Slick, more than anything, wants to be the universe's next biggest hip hop star, and he's willing to do anything to make that happen. So one day he winds up meeting a DJ who has his own label, and the DJ says, if you sign this contract, I can make all your dreams come true. So of course he doesn't read the contract, signs it anyway. Come to find out, he actually signed up to be a hitman for hire.
Oh, wow.
So now he has to navigate being a hitman and releasing a debut album all at the same time.
been there. That's
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Yeah, so you know the struggle. The struggle is
Oh,
real.
it is.
The
No, I
struggle
can
is
see
real.
why you would think like this is a story worth telling.
Yeah.
And I wish I had seen this story
Yeah.
before I put my name to paper.
Well, you did it with comics, basically. You signed a publishing contract. and-
Yeah. I was like, graphic novel. I'm in.
Right.
Oh no, I have to murder.
Exactly.
Now I have
And
to
it was-
assassinate people.
I can't be. It was fun, but it was also.
Full transparency. But
Yeah, it was it was a fruitful endeavor. Honestly, it was
Right.
only good. Sorry, I don't know why I'm
Yeah.
acting like this. So now you say you have a Kickstarter going on for this.
Yes, we have a Kickstarter going on right now. We have until October 2nd to raise the funds that we need to get an animated short ready to go.
Oh, nice.
So if people go to bluegeekmusic.com, they'll see a countdown and they can click on the Kickstarter link and it'll take you right there. Or you can just search for the Indies or Blue Geek Music on Kickstarter, and it's the only thing that comes up.
Nice.
Excellent. Now, Tony, before we let you go,
Oh, yeah, no
would you like to
problem.
answer a mystery question?
Go for it.
All
I
right,
love
let's bring it
mysteries.
on
Do
in.
Oh man, this is official. Oh
Yeah. This
Wow,
is the mystery
official.
machine of mystery questions.
Okay. All right. So
I promise there's probably nothing in there that will make you a hitman.
Okay, cool deal. All right.
Almost
Almost
barely
nothing.
Kind of
anything.
nervous here.
No pressure.
All right.
Boom.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, put this down real quick.
All right, now, what is your question?
What are the most sandwiches ever eaten?
Yeah.
Wait, what are the most sandwiches ever eaten?
Like,
That
I guess
I've eaten?
total worldwide?
I mean, that's my guess.
Okay.
That's my guess.
I don't know if
Okay.
it,
Like,
like
in your,
personally or...
in your
Yeah.
world, in
In
your
my
world,
world.
either yourself, your close confidants,
Right.
All of the people that you see from a distance. What are the most sandwiches that you've seen?
Okay, so actually, you know what? I think on the cover, yeah. So one of my characters, Rico,
Yeah.
he's actually eating a sandwich.
Look at that.
So Rico,
Oh, Rico, what are you up to?
So Rico is actually blind and has mechanical dreads.
Really?
So in the Indies, at one sitting, he has eaten 42 sandwiches.
Oh,
a lot
All
of
at
see,
the
there
sandwiches.
we
same time.
go.
Yes, that
Rico
is a
knows
lot.
what's up.
Yeah, Rico is a beast. He is a beast.
He's a sandwich beast.
He is.
Yes.
He's just, you know what? He signed a contract to kill sandwiches.
Exactly. Exactly.
Sandwich Hitman. I like that.
Oh man, that's a really good shirt.
Sandwich Hitman.
Yeah.
I might have to use.
You know what?
that.
You can
Go
have
for it.
I
Yes.
can have. Okay.
It's
all
all
right.
Because
you.
if
Okay.
I say like I'll do it, I'm not gonna do it.
not really gonna
But
happen.
you might actually do it.
And you know, now that people are watching now,
Yeah.
the reason they need to go to Kickstarter is so that we can get this funded
Yep.
and put this on a shirt.
Boom.
Oh, yeah.
We need this.
Stretch
we
goal.
Need this.
There
you go.
Right,
Like-
exactly. Exactly.
Between you and me, who cares if the animation gets made? I want the shirt.
There you go.
I want the shirt.
Do,
Sandwich Hitman.
do it for the shirt, guys. Come on.
Help me, help them get
Thank you.
get this
Look at it.
T-shirt
It's a
made.
chain of love, guys. Come
Yeah.
Exactly. Everybody benefits.
Yes.
Everybody wins. It's a win-win-win, guys.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sitting with us.
Oh man,
Yeah,
I
this is
really
great.
appreciate y'all having me out.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it.
Excellent.
Cool.